Hello, everybody. This is J to the second power D or J2D, just to make it smooth. And welcome. And Microsoft just made another power move by acquiring Activision for $68.7 billion. Now, for those who don't know Activision or Activision Blizzard as is now known, they own IP such as Call of Duty, Overwatch, Candy Crush, Warcraft, Diablo. These are all big hitters, big hitter games. Myself, I actually have Xbox Game Pass, and I think that Xbox Game Pass is actually pretty good for his money, and you can tell that Xbox just really wants to sell this Game Pass. It is the Netflix of gaming at this point. Have a lot of good IPs on there. They have the Mass Effect series, they have the Halo series, the Halo Master Chief. They have even like Zumba. But this is just showing that Microsoft have FU money. They just have money that Sony is just not willing to really ship out for this. Let's really be honest with the PlayStation 4, or at least the PS4 and Xbox One era. The PlayStation 4 kind of won. Not kind of. They did win. They definitively won. Sorry, I misspoke there. But now Xbox is coming really hard. Me personally, I think the 360 was the better console during that era versus 360 versus PS3. Xbox One, they dropped the ball by having it, region locked, and they had some good ideas. Like, I remember they had an idea where it's like basically you pay for online and the whole family can have it and stuff like that. But they took out the region lock, and then they wanted to be petty and take out the one of the good features that they actually had for the Xbox One going. But I digress. But this is just showing they're just swinging their old big willie around. They are not playing anymore with this. It's just not even too long ago. They spent $7.5 billion on Bethesda. And Bethesda has IP such as Doom and the Elder Scrolls series, which a lot of people play the Elder Scrolls series. And if you actually want to really be honest, it's comparative to like GTA 5 in that regard, because it's like multiple releases of it: legendary edition, definitive edition, ultra edition, whatever the fuck they want to fucking do now. But it is a big IP, especially if you look at the Fallout series, big IP. But this is just showing they're not playing around. They're telling Sony, hey, you want to play with us, you want to do what you did with the PS4 and have all those damn exclusives. All right, so here's my cock and here's the face slap. They're just cock slapping the shit out of PlayStation or Sony in this aspect. And I don't think the Sony ponies are going to be too happy. But hey, PC users and Xbox users come together, they're going to be really happy. My personal opinion on this, I mean, Call of Duty, I am hit or miss on it. I've never really enjoyed it like to be like I want to get every game. But I thought Modern Warfare, the remake, was pretty decent. I didn't mind Cold War. Vanguard is kind of trash. I mean, it's just Modern Warfare with a World War II paint, and it's just like I could care less, honestly. Could really care less. But we're actually just looking at this from a fun standpoint. It is a fun game, right? The mechanics are fun. I would say Vanguard is better than Battlefield 2042, but I still think Halo's the best out of the seasonal shooters that we got. Or the shooters we got this season, right? Don't want to say seasonal shooters. But, it is a really big deal. This is a really big purchase, and I'm really interested to see where this goes. Now, I honestly don't know if they're going to have it be everything that they got exclusive. I'm really interested to see what is that moving forward and how much stuff are they going to put on Game Pass. I mean, we've seen the power of what Game Pass can do, and I think is shown that it works pretty well. And I just think that Microsoft is just looking to the future with the cloud gaming and just this whole Game Pass thing, where it's just, let's just expand this, let's just see where everything goes. I know Sony is trying to pull out something similar, but I just think that Phil was just not phased. He was just like, all right, oh, you're going to do the same thing? All right, watch this. Boom. Big boy words. Big boy moves. Activision and Blizzard, or Activision Blizzard is mine. Since they're one identity now. Kind of going to Twitter. All right, I'll go to that lovely Twitter. See some of the responses on here, I mean, PlayStation watching Microsoft buy Activision Blizzard from the Xbox. Gosh.
What? But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
Oh man, they're just ridiculous, you know. So they're just showing some of the lineup over here: Diablo, Warcraft, StarCraft, Overwatch, Call of Duty, so on and so forth. Legend of Spyro. I actually enjoyed Legend of Spyro. I thought that was actually a good remake, or yeah, I guess you know, Redux remake, whichever one you want to choose. You know, I don't know if I see anything really. Oh, okay. So Bobby Boy stepped down. I see you there. And yeah, I think people are just having their minds really blown. The console war is over. You know, I mean, honestly, it's kind of a little petty and a little sad that people argue about pieces of plastic. But you know, to each their own. You know, for me, it's like as long as it's fun, it's fun. You know, so you know that's kind of like what's happening on here. You know, talking about Prototype. You know, yeah, I mean, people were actually asking this to see if he was actually going to step down, especially after you know all the allegations. So, you know, I guess people actually are happy about that. Oh, yep. See, talking about it right here. Yeah. And, you know, I guess people are just kind of happy for the most part, or at least you know, most people. I'm pretty sure the Sony ponies are going to come out soon with something. Whether it's not fair that they have exclusive, they're doing too much, they're becoming a monopoly. You know, even though the PS4 has done this for like the last generation and had exclusives from here to the end of the earth. But, you know, I guess and Xbox or Microsoft is having their shine. It's probably going to come in sooner or later. But yeah, man, this is actually really interesting. I'm really interested to see where from here it's going to go, because I can only see it actually just being a good thing and going up. And you know what they say. I think competition is always good. You know, competition can lead to better products, can lead to better games, and stuff like that. And you know, honestly, if we were to look at the 360 and PS3, since I think they were somewhat neck to neck. I know Xbox was whooping them for a good bit to the PS3 kind of won out towards the end. But talking about it was like a lot of good games or a lot of IPs came from the 360. A lot of good IPs came from the PS3. The thing with the PS4 and the Xbox One wasn't really a competitor, to be honest. Xbox One had a horrible launch. And PS4 just dominated, you know, to the point that, you know, PS4 was like everybody's over here buying a PS5. And, you know, you see the Series X. Series X is selling, but it's not selling as much as the PS5. And it's just, you know, it's just that movement from PS4 to PS5, you know, and I can understand. But at the end of the day, it's nobody's looking at it from a, like at least an honest perspective. Whereas like, which one is going to have the more games, which one has the better dime for your buck, you know, stuff like that. Like I know GameStop, you know, during the holidays were actually just selling the bundles. So the Xbox Series X, stupid name by the way, they should have called it something else, but it is what it is. The Series X, they just selling it for like 700 bundled, right? I believe it comes with like 2 games or not, and they have some in stock, at least the nearest GameStop I'm at. And with PlayStation 5, sells out so quickly, and it's $1,000, and it's just, what are you doing with the PS5 at this point? You know, I know they're gonna get Horizon Zero Dawn, at least Part 2 coming out, and I believe that's gonna be a good game. I mean, I played the first one, I had fun with the first one. The character was bland as shit, but the gameplay was actually fun. So, you know, sometimes games are good for the gameplay. Oh, here we go. The Sony Pony memes. I mean, you know, I don't know what they're gonna do to recover. They're probably gonna really need some therapy, and they're gonna really need some help. But we'll see. We'll see. It really is interesting to see what's gonna happen, and you know we can only see what's gonna happen from then. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you spending the time with your boy J2D. I hope you have a great day and see you later.